40%. They had 71 shots. They had 15 more shots than them. They both shot a ton of threes. Alabama made 50% of their threes in that game. 12 of 24. Arkansas, 6 of 23. Okay? So, despite all that, Arkansas still wins the game. The free throws were a little, we're pretty close. On the boards, where it matters, right? Arkansas out-rebounded them 47-34, but get this. Arkansas, on the offensive boards, out-rebounded them 21-6. They absolutely hammered them on the boards. That's the one thing that worries me. Should Alabama get it done? Probably. But I'm not about to bet it, to be honest with you. Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Vermont, plus 850. Northern Iowa, I like Vermont too. Northern Iowa, plus 1,200. Yeah, like I said, I think it's a pretty trendy pick. I worry about them having to play Wichita next round. If they had another seed where they were playing Wichita in the finals, then yeah, I'd be all over that. But that's why they're like the 4th or 5th favorite. It's down to 1.5 now. That one's getting hammered, huh? What's going on down there, Jeremy? What's in the water? It's 70 degrees. What are they out banging chicks or something? They're not ready for this game? I don't get it. Teams to watch out for, and I said it last night, but obviously they hung around in the first half. It was tied. They had a 10-point lead in the first half. But Auburn in the SEC tournament, as bad as they are, believe me, guys, I know how bad they are. But the coach knows how to coach in the tournaments, and it means something. It definitely means something. Let's get into St. Joe's game. St. Joe's at St. Bonaventure, 3.5-point favorites. St. Joe's just been really good this year. Really good. Last time they played wasn't too long ago, about 3 weeks ago, at St. Joe's. Bonnies gave it to them. Win by 10, 83-73. And, everything was fairly equal, other than St. Bonaventure ends up with 10 more shots because they only turned the ball over 2 times. St. Joseph's 8 turnovers, only shooting 42%. They both love to shoot the 3. Where I'm looking at here, St. Joe's has been excellent in the first half. They really have. I don't have the exact numbers in front of me. Maybe I can find them real quick here. 10-0 on the road in the first half when playing a team with a winning record over the last 2 years, right? So when they're playing good teams on the road, straight up 10-0 in the first half. ATS, okay? Or straight up. Any way you want to look at it. They get out to a good start, and I'd rather mess around with the first half line here in this one than mess around with the game. I like St. Joe's in the first half. Also leaning a little bit towards the over, to be honest with you. St. Joe's game is neutral? It is? Rochester, New York. Very weird move. That is a weird move. I wonder why they did that. So neutral field. Okay. So that explains the line a little bit. Like I said, though, I like the first half. Wonder why they're doing that. They gave up a home game at the end of the year. That's crazy. But hey, they must be able to. They must think they can fill the place and make some money out of the deal, or they wouldn't be doing it, right? So yeah, again, I'd be careful with Alabama. Clients, we got to play on the Wisconsin. Oh my God, why can't I think of the name? Wisconsin-Minnesota game. We also have a play on the Washington State-Washington game. Those are where we're at with those. Any other ones that I'm looking at? The other one I'm looking at is Ole Miss at Mississippi State. Mississippi State at Ole Miss, 4.5-point favorites. Now, I like Ole Miss in this game. However, here's another one. I'm going to wait. I'm going to take a shot because I'm not crazy about this game anyway, and I'm not ready to throw a whole bunch of money on this one. I'm going to take a shot and wait to the half. I think I can get a good adjusted number with Ole Miss, right? If you bet against Ole Miss in the first half in home games, in conference, after they played a conference game, if you bet against Ole Miss over the last 2 years, you're 16-2 in the first half. They don't start well at all. So based on that trend, I like my chances waiting till half to get a better adjusted number on the game. Rather than laying the 4 or 4.5 right now, maybe they're down 2 or 3, and I can get them at a pick 'em for the game at halftime. So that's something else I'll be looking at. Mississippi State is playing good. You got a good point, Jeremy. That's another reason why I sort of want to sit that one out and wait and see what happens at halftime. Someone brought up the Creighton-Providence game. Providence is as healthy as they've been in a while. Creighton is on the road. Providence is a small favorite, and they're begging you to take that sort of. I mean, there's some money coming in on Creighton. It's a big game for both teams. Providence really needs a win here. They really do. I just can't back them right now. I just can't do it. I haven't backed them in a while. I just can't back them until they show me something. And today's not the day I'm going to take a chance on them. Another one in the small conferences, and this will be the last one for college basketball today. Tennessee Tech at home, facing the one and only Austin Peay, right? They're 4-point favorites. You look at this Austin Peay team off of wins, terrible, notoriously bad. When playing against teams with winning records this year, 1-7 ATS, right? Another terrible number. Not bad on the road though, honestly. 7-10 on the road's not terrible for a team that's 14-7. It's really not. The last time they played it was a close one. Tennessee Tech took them 72-62, but Tennessee Tech did not show up. They were completely out-rebounded in each and every way, and they still get the job done. Today at home, I like them in this spot to get it. Again, that's just a free play. Over to NHL before we call it a night, because I know, and you guys can go check out Jeff over there. My thoughts on what's that say? Millersville University basketball coach shirt? Yeah, search? Yeah, I got a thought on that one. Maybe they should go sign Chip Kelly or something. I don't know. Maybe he can try his luck at fucking basketball too, because he's obviously not spending a ton of time coaching fucking football the way he's been playing. But anyway, either way, let's get an update. So we get it done. I'm just taking a look. Oh my God, San Diego getting ripped apart there. What else we got? So we lose that one. We win that one. That one's up in the air. It's 1-0. All right. 50-50 there. Let's go over to the NHL. Not many games going on today. It's a tough one. You're laying juice today, period, right? Like I said, we've been rolling around. Obviously, we're going to go chalk today. We're going to go chalk. We're going to go square. We're going to go whatever you want to call it. I'm going to take Washington over Toronto, obviously. Washington's playing the second night of a back-to-back after a very gritty win against Pittsburgh last night. Physical. This team is just so much better than Toronto. I mean, it just comes down to that. Toronto's playing like dog crap. And Washington's at home. I mean, Toronto, I don't think Toronto is capable of going on the road into Washington and winning a game. With that said, it's minus 285, right? So we'll hold that, pin that up. Chicago at Detroit. This is a tough one. Chicago, first game of a back-to-back. They go into Boston tomorrow. Listen, with what Chicago did, and they just lost 2 in a row. They turned around with a big win against Washington after the trade deadline. With what Chicago did at the trade deadline, it's unfair, really. With the team that they already had and what they added to that team, they've became the favorites in a tough Western Conference. Believe me. I mean, luckily the way things are set up now, they won't have to play the Kings and Anaheim. They'll get one of them, but it's going to be a tough battle. I'll tell you what, whoever the Kings and Anaheim play early and then have to go play Chicago, good luck to that. But either way, they haven't been playing their best hockey lately. I mean, like I said, they came off like a 2-game losing streak. And Detroit, on the other hand, is motoring in. They just had a huge back-to-back wins. They had that win Saturday up in Coors Field outside against Colorado, and they turned right around on Monday, went down to Dallas, and won 3-2. 3 in a row wins for them. They've had success against Chicago in Detroit. As tempting as it looks, I think it's a little bit of a sucker's bet to take Chicago just in this spot. After all that's been said, believe me, I think Chicago's probably, without a doubt, the best team in hockey. I don't like them in this spot. I'll tell you this. I love them tomorrow against Boston. Again, my fucking Boston Bruins against a playoff caliber team are softer than a 90-year-old fucking dick. I'll tell you that. They just continuously embarrass themselves. And they have to play Chicago, then they play Washington, then they go play Tampa and Florida. Good luck to them. That's why we took them against Calgary yesterday. They needed that win. Last one, Montreal at Anaheim. Another one. I mean, come on. Montreal, on the West Coast trip, we bet against them the other day with San Jose. San Jose waxed them. They're not good. They're not good. And they're going into Anaheim. Anaheim just playing lights out. They've won 9 in a row now. We have been very profitable. We've made a lot of money with Anaheim as of late. I don't see Montreal winning this game. And God bless them tomorrow when they have to play the Kings. I mean, it's a brutal road trip for them. Anaheim has to play tomorrow as well in Arizona. Again, minus 220. Big number. Listen, you parlay Washington with Anaheim, it pays even money. That's that. It doesn't sound like a great bet, or it doesn't sound too profitable, but listen, you're getting two teams that really should win, and you're getting paid even money on it. So that's where I'm rolling with those. I actually sent that out as a client play today, but we'll see. Mind touching on Ducks UCLA game quick. Yeah, I'll tell you this, Tom Miller. Toronto, Detroit, Anaheim. Yeah. What's that? Toronto, Detroit, Anaheim. Oh, all the dogs. You like all the dogs cash bets. Good luck with that. I'll tell you this, Tom, okay? And I've been the biggest proponent for this Oregon Duck team for months now. People laughing at me when I had them in my top 5 at one point. I love the Ducks. What I don't like, and what I will never do, ever do, is take a Pac-12 team on the road. Period. I mean, I said it all the time. I tell people all the time, and the people I tell still continuously bet a road team, and they get their ass kicked with it. Sunday, we rolled through the Pac-12 with every home team against the spread. They all cover. This is the first game of the road trip for all these teams, though, so it's a little bit different. But, good luck to Oregon. Hopefully they win. They proved after they beat Arizona that when they did go out on the road to Stanford and whoever else they played, USC or whoever, they got their ass kicked. So be careful. I'd be careful with with Oregon State tonight at USC. USC probably gets it done. They play very good at home. And then, like I said, I got a client playing that Washington State team. I think you can figure out what it is after I just said that. But hey, James, I don't want to butcher your name, but James Colleen or whatever, appreciate it. First time listener, good stuff. Yeah, we do this every day, guys. You know that. Up tomorrow, I'm still juggling with it, but I'll tell you, it's either going to be we're going to San Francisco or we're going to the City of Angels to talk Dodgers. It's one or the other. And whatever one we don't go to tomorrow, we'll go to the next day. The next 2 days coming up, San Francisco and the Dodgers. We'll preview them with some great names for each team. That'll do it, guys. Jeff's show's starting up in 2 minutes. Get over and listen to him if you want. He'll go over some more college basketball for the night. Other than that, we'll be back tomorrow and doing this. As always, guys, there's about 14 days left, and I continuously getting guys. I got another guy yesterday. If you want to get on for baseball, to a point, these shows are almost not like not recruitment tools, but at the same time, I think if you listen to me talk baseball, I know what I'm talking about. And I do have great connections around when I do need something answered about a team. I do know where to go. And I have some of these great guys that are willing to share everything, all information. If you want to sign on with us for the first time, you get the entire season. I'm even throwing in the March Madness picks for free this week. I have